Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. The usually unshakable presence of Mark the Beast Labbett had always been a source of admiration for millions of viewers. Known for his towering frame, sharp intellect, and unwavering confidence on the chase, Mark's persona exuded strength. But this morning, the world witnessed a side of him no one could have anticipated. It began like any other episode of Good Morning Britain, the bright studio lights reflecting off polished floors, the warm chatter of the audience filling the space. Mark sat across from the hosts, smiling politely, adjusting his tie, the mask of composure firmly in place. But as the cameras rolled, something in his eyes told a different story, something raw, human, and vulnerable. "I've always been someone who likes to be in control," Mark began, his voice steady at first. "But sometimes life reminds you that control is an illusion." The hosts exchanged glances, sensing the gravity behind his words. Fans at home paused, the usual light-hearted morning routine interrupted by a quiet tension. Mark's hands, usually so expressive and confident, now rested on the table, slightly trembling. "For the past few months," Mark continued, "I've been facing a challenge that I never thought I'd have to talk about publicly. It's personal, it's difficult, and honestly, it's scary." His voice caught briefly, and a hush fell over the studio. The revelation that followed left fans and colleagues alike in shock. Mark had been diagnosed with a serious health condition. The words hung in the air, heavier than anyone could have imagined. This was the man who had never lost a battle of wits on national television, now confronting an enemy far more personal than any contestant could ever pose. "I wanted to share this today," Mark said, his eyes glistening, "because I know that so many people face their own battles quietly, in the shadows, and if my story can help even one person feel less alone, then it's worth it." The audience watched in silence, some wiping tears away, others frozen in disbelief. The hosts offered words of support, but it was Mark's own courage that spoke loudest. Despite the heartbreak, there was a quiet strength in his vulnerability, a reminder that even the strongest among us are human. Fans flooded social media with messages of love and support. Hashtags like "Stay Strong Mark" and "The Beast Fights Back" began trending worldwide within hours. Messages poured in from every corner of the globe, people sharing their own struggles, thanking Mark for his bravery, and sending virtual hugs to the man who had always been a source of strength for them. But beyond the shock and the heartbreak, there was also a sense of inspiration. Mark's willingness to speak openly about his journey reminded the world that true strength isn't about never facing difficulties, it's about confronting them head-on, even when fear threatens to take over. As the interview concluded, Mark stood, offering a small, brave smile. "I may have to face some tough days ahead," he said softly, "but I know I won't face them alone, and neither should anyone else." For millions of viewers, this was more than just a celebrity announcement. It was a moment of connection, a shared human experience, and a reminder that even icons can break, and yet, in their breaking, show us how to be stronger. By the end of the broadcast, the world had witnessed a side of Mark Labbett few had ever seen, and it was unforgettable. Heartbreaking, yes, but also deeply inspiring.